Hey guys, today's tutorial I'll be explaining on how to use the makeup pen. You're probably wondering what's the makeup pen. The makeup pen is an item you use in Lightroom to create rooms, maps, or even make inventions. To get your makeup pen, just hook on your hand and you can see the little watch. Now the watch can pop up on any hand no matter which hand you look at. If I have my hand like this and I turn my hand like this, there's no watch. But if I do that, you can see the little strap. So we're gonna look at it, and then you want to go to a backpack. Backpack is this orange little thing, and it's a backpack. It's right by this one, challenges, and the exit door. You want to click on backpack, where you would get share camera, makeup pen, and feedback tool. Now, if you have your makeup pen favorited, the star will pop up. It will appear. If I unfavorite, the star is no longer there. Oops, did not mean to do that. Did not mean to hit that. Lag. If you have it favorited, you can pull it from the back. A lot of people have it favorited, so they can pull it from the back. Or you can just hit use. Since I had it in my hand, I'm going to have to hit use again. And it will appear right in front of you. You can grab it, and you get your makeup pen. Now, what the makeup pen does, you can use it to build anything you want. Use your imagination, think of anything, and make it. So, we're just going to go look in the middle of this black little screen. Oops. I'm clicking a lot of stuff. Look in the middle black little screen here. You will get all of these items right here. You get snapping, open palette. I don't know what that's called. And view gadgets. You get edit, create, select, move, rotate, scale, wire, configure, clone, recolor, freeze, delete, manipulate, and make invention. Now, we're going to hit open palette. You're going to get this. This is your palette where you get this. You will be instantly in shapes. You can get tube, ribbon, cube, sphere, cylinder, wedge, and pyramid. You also get your materials that you can use to make anything you want. You'll get colors to go through to recolor whatever material you have. You also have gadgets, and you will start on math chip. All of these are used to build stuff like make a character dance or make something rotate and spin in circles. You can use these game chips. Gadgets are used to make maps and to make certain items. You can go through all of them to use. Then you have other chip. You got more chips. You have a lot of chips in this. Get a lot of them. You have gizmos. Gizmos is used a lot because the animation gizmo, clamp, look at, piston, and rotator. Now, and there's also other gadgets. Other gadgets just give you these random items you can use, like point light, object respawner, invisible collision, that's like an invisible barrier, impulse volume, ambience radio, bounce pad, checkpoint, and metal, rangefinder, respawn point, sampler, spawner gadget, spotlight, sunlight, text, trigger volume, and welcome mat. Welcome mat's used to teleport So when you start your game, when you're instantly in a game, the welcome mat will spawn the player on it. So that's what the welcome mat's for. We're gonna go to props. Now, ink is the limit amount of stuff you can use to build. For example, my dorm room, hold on, you guys can see, is made out of multiple material, but it takes ink. Now, don't think it takes 23% 0.46 ink just for this. Don't think that. Don't think that. If I was to go click this button right here, push me to go to the house. If I hit that, this takes up some ink as well. This is an area that I made. I can explain how and where it is, because in their dorm room you have a barrier, and if you go outside that barrier, that's it. You can use or you can create anything like these plants, trees, even the little fountain. You can create a lot of stuff as the makeup pen. You can go wild and create whatever. Now we're gonna head on back. And now we're gonna grab that makeup pen again. So that takes up some of the ink. That takes a lot of ink because of the building and stuff like that. Now, in props, you will instantly be in weapons. These all can be used for PvP maps and stuff like that. You can also use it for decorations and stuff like that. I'm gonna sit down and quick. What I'm gonna do? You can use health potions and PvPs to heal your characters and stuff like that. Like if you were to get shot, you can use health potions to heal yourself up. There's a lot of weapons you can use. So many weapons to have fun and enjoy and mess around with. And it's really fun making a PvP. Then we got sports. Sports have basketball, bowling ball, bowling pin, capture the flag, and goal. Paddle, dodgeball, disc, and dart. There's also a second thing. My game is lagging. That was here. It's lag. Ping pong ball, ping pong paddle, ping pong table, pool cue. Almost pool cue. Pool cue. Back whack. Pool table. Pool triangle. And target. I almost called that a pool as well. And that's all the support items you can use in here. You can use target to for using weapons. You can use target. Then you can go to weapons. We're gonna use a laser tag pistol, and you can use this to practice your aim. No. And now we're gonna go to decor. Now, decoration pretty much. Decor is used for if you're making a PvP or something, or any map, you can use some decor, or even for your dorm room. You can even, making some maps, you can use cars and stuff like that to have a little good thing, like a little setup. You can use the animation gizmo. You can go to here, gizmos, and use the animation gizmo. You can go to the 50s car, spawn that in, and use the animation gizmo on it to make the vehicle walk. You have multiple decorations to use, and all of these can be used however you want. You can use any of them to build and make anything you want out of them. Customize your dorm room with them, customize a map with them, whatever. Make whatever you want to make. Now we're gonna go to kitchen. Kitchen's for like more kind of like decor. You can use it for your maps or even your dome. You got a lot of stuff like a coffee pot, cup, frying pan, glass, has goblet, coffee mug, cocktail shaker, bottle water, bottle glass. Now bottle glass and bottle water stay hydrated, you know. You can just drink some water, just have something. Now, bottle glass is not a drink. You can't drink out of it, but what you can do with it is smash it. That's what you can do with it. So, you can make a PvP and use it where players use bottle of glasses and throw it at other players. There's some ham, there's a lot of stuff in this to use. You got some plates. And now you're gonna be on toys. You got the boom microphone, you got your conference microphone, confetti gun, glow stick, glow stick, glow stick, glow stick, glow stick blue, glow stick orange, glow stick purple, glow stick red, and millipo. And then you got your microphone, your radio, RC car set, and speaker. Now we're gonna go to creative. Now creative you can use to draw and stuff like that, for art canvas and stuff like that. For some of you that join Rec Room and you're like drawers in real life, like you draw and stuff, you can use Rec Room to enjoy and actually have fun. I mean, you can draw whatever you want and just really build. Then when you're done drawing, we're going to do this, and we're going to put one of these down and put a marker set down. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw a little, okay, ice. Oh boy. Yeah, let me freeze this real quick so I don't pick it up. You can just paint on it, have some fun, you know. Like for some of you that are drawers or not drawers, you can use the board to like draw and make whatever you want. Now I'm not much of a drawer, but yes. I'm gonna delete these real quick. Use the delete tool. Now you can go to, let's go back into open palette. So you can do that. Oh, and you can also have a makeup pencil aid. Now the makeup pencil aid is just like this, your little regular makeup pen, but this is from the creative. You know, you can use this in your maps and make. Now this it really allows players to use it and make stuff and to have fun with and stuff. I've been have it up. I have it in the house. It was on the table with the stuff. Now this is the short pen. It gives you these items. You're not gonna be using this unless you're like playing charades or you want players to at least have fun in your dorm. And charade is more different anyway. So if I was to do this. This has no snap at all, so your building will pretty much be like really messed up doing it. And also 8 items will be physical. So you won't really need to use this. Because it's just like this. See if I don't have... Oops, I think I have uniform shape. See, it's pretty much the exact same. just like soy. But Suede is more for players to use. You can't pull it from your back. So, yeah, be aware. Now we're going to furniture. Right here. I'm going to bring it up closer. Show you this. Furniture. Furniture you can use to decorate a map or even your own dorm room. You got a lot of stuff to use. You got lockers and stuff like that to use. Picnic table, you can make a map, or even put a picnic table in your dorm room and just make a little sandy area in your dorm to look picnicky. Wanna go to dynamic? Now dynamic just has like another pair of random stuff you can use, like the beacon, button, custom dummy. The custom dummy is used to make, for example, if you don't know what a custom dummy is for, let me show you what I mean. If you go to edit, and I click on any body part of the dummy, when I click the body, I can create anything I want, like when I would just create this orange piece. Go here, put on a clip, and now I just have this orange piece that I can't grab at all because it's part of the costume. So, and then you got some dice set to have fun with. You can just use this for your maps, for your friends and all that. Like you get some dice and stuff like that and things and stuff like that. Yes. You can use these for like games you're creating or something where players have to roll a dice and stuff like that. Atlas, there's a YouTuber named Atlas. He uses dice and stuff. So you can use like dice, this golf goal. There's a lot of things you can use. Holotape projector. Now this is used for like recordings and stuff like that. Like if you're trying to make something in your map or something. Like this. You get a little timer after 5 seconds. Hey, this is a tutorial. Yeah. And I just hit done. Hey, this is a tutorial. Yeah. And you can just hit save or you can even hit cancel. This is a tutorial. Now, this is used to, hey, this is a tutorial. Really? Yeah. You can use this for your maps and stuff, like if you want to introduce yourself or like explain game rules or even anything you really want for the holotape for. And you get some of these buttons. Now I won't be explaining what most of this stuff do. I'm just explaining some. Then you have your inventions. Now the inventions you could either have created. A lot of this stuff, this entire section right here is entirely mine. I created it or I was saving some stuff. Then you can go into here. This is items you used recently. And these are the items I use. And then I can just hit now Clio to change stuff, to take off the name or anything. You can search stuff up, find things. Now this is gonna be used. We're gonna equipped cube, equipped grid, because these are for grid. If you don't have grid on, you can't use these. Now, position snap, like, can make this. If I have, this is 0.5. If we make it to 1, it gets a little more bigger. We put it a 5, we get that. 10 and 100. This is 100. I mostly leave mine on to like, I mostly leave mine on to like 5. And the rotation snap just like makes it where when you're rotating it, like, let's draw a cube. Hit rotate. Now this is 0.5 rotating. But if I was to make it, 5, if I was to make it a 15, you can see the difference. 30, 45, or even 90 degrees angle. Now that's what happens with a 90 degrees angle. Don't rotate while moving is for when, if you're gonna move to. If I were to turn it off, you can do that. You can move it like this. Now the cube is like clean. But if I was to turn don't rotate while moving, so when I'm moving it, it can't twist and turn. So you get that. It stays the exact same. Now, align to edges just really snap other objects together. So grid is this little square line. You probably might be able to see or not, but there's this line. That's your grid. And you have uniform shapes, and this is what happens when you have uniform shapes on it. It makes this type of square. If I was to turn uniform shapes, off, I can just not even get that. I can just make it like a plain foundation like this. Now, play gizmos is to like play gizmos, to have them like walking and stuff. If you were to hit play gizmos and it's not orange, it will stop gizmos and they won't walk. Delete everything can delete everything in your dorm or in a map. Reset gadgets will just reset every gadget in the game. So pivot is, what a pivot is like this. Oops. I just hit a bunch of random colors that I didn't even mean to. You got a pivot. This is your pivot. Can use it. Okay. And then you have fade world edit, and fade world edit is like when you're drawing an item, you have it. Then when you turn it on, you should, I think, have it on automatically, and the game will be like this. That until you drop your makeup pen, you're done editing, then it's back to regular color. But when you go into edit, it's back to this foggy mist. Take that off. Now, smooth tubes is going to really be used for tubes. You can get tubes to be like now this is tubes. It's a little like the pointy sides. That's smooth tubes. Yeah, let me make it better. I used uniform shapes on tubes. It gives it a more better because it makes it in a straight line. That's smooth tubes. If you were to turn it off, turn it off, you can see that it's not pointing on the sides, and it gets that pretty much it looks like squares on the side. But that's smooth tubes and not smooth tubes. You got tube height ratio, tube size, you got fixed tube length, connect nearby tubes. What that is it can, if I were to build a tube like that tube is completely separate. This tube will automatically connect to the other tube. Oh wait, let me check it. Is it on? Oh, now it's connected. Oh, one end. Now the tube connect. You can see that it's like this, but when I get close, it does that. It connects to other tubes, so this one is entirely one thing. If you turn it off, it will not be connected and it will be like that. But when it is on, it will instantly go together. See the difference? See, it's not going together. It won't. But when it is, it's like that. It instantly attaches itself, and then it can be drawn. It becomes as one, so you can delete the entire thing together. And drag, select size, I don't really mess with that. And show gadgets when not holding makeup pen. If you do that, you can just spawn in the gadget like this. Drop my makeup pen and I can still see the gadget. Oops. And rotate around pivot is to build something, so let's say something. Rotate around pivot is a perform rotation around objects, pivot instead of center. Yeah, what it just said. I don't really mess with pivot, so I don't know a lot about pivot. But that's about your makeup pen, and that's what you can use the makeup pen. If some of you are wondering how to get like a makeup pen skin, to get a makeup pen skin, well, to get a makeup pen skin, you have to enter a contest. A contest can, I think, starts every week, or even every month. I don't know when they start contests. It might just be entirely random. To get a makeup pen skin for your makeup pen so it doesn't be this blue color, it's really simple. The Mystery Creator Contest gives you a makeup pen skin and an outfit if you are the winning team, if you get first place. Second or third can give you items, like there was a Wonderland competition. Third place gives you the outfit, but not the hat or the makeup pen skin. Second place, you get the hat and the outfit. First place gives you the makeup and skin, the outfit, and the hat. So you can see some of the contests won't do that, and they will actually make it where if you get like third place, you can get tokens and stuff like that. But don't just enter a contest and try to do it instantly. I suggest try to build. Try to build anything that comes to mind. Think of what you want to add and just add it. This tutorial can help you. And